Hi Taurus, how you guys doing? We're gonna do your reading for October. Let's get freaking into it. I'm gonna pull from my Phoenix deck to honor Scorpio season. And before I got started, I meditated on her energy. I honestly felt like a very grounded presence, right? Taurus, that makes sense. But it did feel very grounding, but also I did pull some cards from my astrology deck after that, and we got some confrontation around our resources. So I think this also came out for another sign sometime last week. I can't remember which sign. So it's interesting that the same combination had come out for that. So let's get right into it. How you doing, girl? Just waking up. Yeah, let's see what wants to come out for you guys. The Seer. The Denier. Interesting combination. So that in general, right? Okay, we have this. This is the card I was talking about, opposition and confrontation. And then we have, yeah, the second house on the bottom here. But it's super interesting to see the Seer and the Denier. That is like kind of like opposite energy, right? So already seeing that conflict there. And this could be happening within you or within your environment. Let's pull one more. And the Saboteur. Interesting. And the Judge. So I feel like this feels like an internal conflict kind of happening where two parts of yourself are kind of fighting with one another. Look at that. That is so interesting. Look at these two very opposite energies. And then we have the Saboteur, and it's like these two, you know, fierce energies kind of at odds with one another. And then the Judge, it's like, all right, like which direction are we going to go in here? Let me take a sip of water, sorry. So I'm interested. Let's see what wants to come out in the tarot here. Past, present, future for October for Taurus. The World card. The Empress. That was too many cards. We're going to keep shuffling here. Sorry if that bothered your ears. Five of Pentacles. There's too many cards. Nine of Cups. So yeah, already there's like... Alright, let me just get the cards out before I start. The Six of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, balance coming back in. Let's see. The Ace of Cups. Okay. Going through a big shift right now. Really needing to trust this process here. That one wanted to come out. The Queen of Swords. And one last one for the future here. Okay, and the Nine of Cups and the Sun card came out. We love that. And we have the Eight of Swords on the bottom. So, the World card, the Empress, and the Five of Pentacles. I feel as though it's still that same energy of like very powerful energy, right? Very powerful feminine energy. Whether you're masculine, feminine, they, them, it doesn't, it's just about the energy that's really present here right now. And then, but then there's this energy of lack as well. So we're going to clarify that. But I feel like you're really closing out a big cycle. And I feel like you're like in this new energy that's super powerful. But at the same time, it's like you still have like these mindsets from childhood about like what you're capable of, even though you are the Empress. So let's see what this Five of Pentacles is. The Ten of Cups. One more on the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups now. The Three of Wands and the Hermit. So I feel like you're really needing Ace of Swords, yes. So anytime I see the Ace of Swords, I learned this from Mary Jo from Soulful Revolution. She's someone I did my tarot class with. But anyways, anytime we see that Ace of Swords, that is like a confirmation, yes, to me, about whatever I'm about to say and whatever I am saying. So I'm getting the sense that you're really needing to go within to clean up these misalignments within you. There's like, on one hand, there's just like this inner conflict, maybe especially like in the mind and just like in what you think is capable or what you think is possible for you and what you think you're capable of. So yeah, really needing to go within and to really plant the seeds and allow yourself to dream a bigger dream. Because you're more capable of the impossible than what you realize. And you're really able to bring in this Ten of Cups, this abundance. But for whatever reason, it's like your younger self or your childhood self kind of holding on to these old belief systems that you learned from your upbringing or from like life circumstances. But otherwise, I think this is like a super powerful, like regardless, this is really powerful energy to be in, and you're definitely like moving in a good direction. In the present, we have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like there are like these new opportunities coming in. And I feel like you are moving forward. You're moving forward in a balanced way. I like kind of like the Six energy coming through after what I just explained to you. I don't always get this with these cards, but it just, the combination and the movement forward, and like you see how they're walking, like in the reading, they're like walking towards this boat and this Six of Pentacles. And do you see how like there's like that river in the background, and then it's like the boat is like in the water in the river? I just get this sense that like you're moving forward and in a much more balanced way. So I feel like you are maybe already aware of these mindsets and trying to work through them. But yeah, I keep getting this really strong emphasis. It's like you are the judge of like what is possible, and you are also the person who can sabotage these dreams. This is such a powerful reading because like look at this. It's like on one end you have access to all of this deep power and this ability to manifest, like you're a co-creator in your life. And it's really like once you start to like connect the dots that you can, you know, have access to like whatever it is that your heart really desires, you start to realize that you are a co-creator in this experience, and really needing to like let go of this energy because that's what's sabotaging these manifestations from fully blooming and coming forward. But I do believe that you're going to be able to work through this. Yeah, and then in the future, we literally have a great combination. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, the Queen of Swords. The Sun card and the Nine of Cups. So that is so freaking powerful. And I also feel once this Ace of Cups comes in, it's going to come in fast. And I feel like that's going to be like the final thing for you that really helps you to cut away from these mindsets that are no longer serving you. And I think it's going to be really illuminating. Yeah. Do you see the light over the cup? And then we move to the Sun card. Like, I think it's going to be really illuminating to how abundant you truly are from within. Let's see what this Ace of Cups is specifically. Seven of Cups. The Star. Wow. Okay, and what are you cutting away from, this Queen of Swords? What are you cutting away from? The Knight of Swords. Five of Swords. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I clarified the Ace of Cups, and we got the Star card and the Seven of Cups, and then the Star card clarifying that. So I feel like a lot of beautiful opportunities are going to come in for you that are going to, again, be very healing and allow you to really release this, like, these debilitating mindsets from the past with all this Swords energy too, air energy, really cutting away from any clutter in the mind. And this could even be people from the past who were maybe, I don't know, like, I want to say like a little nasty, like quick to make judgments or comments. Again, this could be these like voices from the past that really got trapped in your mind from childhood. Five of Swords. Somebody from childhood or just from your past could have really tried to like manipulate you and make you smaller, feel smaller than you truly are. With a lot of like quick cutting words I'm getting. So I feel like you are going to like have all this abundance come into your life, and you're going to be like, oh my God, like that was not like true. None of that was true. And I think this is going to be, again, like super illuminating and super liberating for you. And ultimately, I think all of these mindsets could also be blocking certain resources and money from flowing. And I think once you're able to really like clear up these mindsets, like you're also going to find balance not only in your personal life, but your professional life, and with like the flow of money coming in more easily, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's a word. So yeah, this is a really beautiful reading. Let's pull some Archangel cards to close it out and see what the Archangels have to say. You know what to do. Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So really asking you, like, I feel like I don't need to say much more. Like, you know what you need to do to move yourself forward. Or you are aware of like what's holding you back. Archangel Rajuel, I think that's how you say it. Clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So this could be like just in general, but also I think it's important to, when it comes to like people, it's important to realize how you feel around certain people. and just like keep note of that. But also, it's important to recognize, like, when you have these like lack mentality thoughts coming up, notice how like comes through in your body, and how can you start to like bring awareness into that in the moment, and then shift the dialogue in your brain, and then therefore shift the feeling that's coming through your nervous system. One more card, please, Spirit, Archangels. Breathe. Archangel Raphael. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. Wow, they're talking today. Yeah, so maybe try some breathing techniques. Maybe some breathing exercises, or go to a meditation class or something along those lines, or a breathwork class. I always find it easier to do it in group settings if you're not like used to doing stuff like that. But if you are, or you're comfortable trying, it could be helpful to you. And Archangel Raphael, eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So really going back to the basics as well could help you to find more groundedness throughout all of these shifts here. But I don't really think it's that you're not grounded. I felt like your energy felt pretty grounded. But if you are caught up in like lack mindsets and stuff, definitely taking care of your body can help you to move through that and empower you to move through that when you feel good in your body. So I hope you guys are able to find a message here today. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and especially like if you feel resonant here, and if you feel aligned to do so, I would love that. If you ever want a personal reading from me, the link is in the description box below. Feel free to check out the October astrology, which is also linked below. And yeah, always feel free to comment as well. Like, I'd love to hear feedback and to hear about your guys' lives and experiences. And yeah, I hope to see y'all soon, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.